Hello gorgeous, it is Jen. Today I am playing with some of my favorite things. I have mostly affordable with a couple higher end products mixed in. So what do I have on already? I did put a little bit of my Makeup Revolution brow glue on just to set the brows. I'm gonna go in with my Honest Matte Primer. If you're not familiar, this is Jessica Alba's brand. Love the scent. A little bit like coconut, but she has a really nice brand. The things that I've tried, I have enjoyed. I'm gonna put a little bit of my Jason Wu eye primer on, another favorite. You really have to be careful though, because a little bit goes a long way. I just had to wipe off my finger. I'm gonna put some of this on my eyes to help my shadows pop. We're getting all of our priming done first. The last thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of my Becca and Smashbox Under Eye Brightener on. This has been fabulous. It brightens, it moisturizes, and it makes all the concealers look better. I'm going to do my face first. And for foundation, I am still testing this Believe Beauty, but so far I am liking it quite a bit. This is, if you haven't seen that video, I'll make sure that I post it, the $5 makeup. This is sold at Dollar General, and this is it's a fantastic foundation that I think would be good for all skin types. I'm going to use the smoother side of my Beauty Blender Puff. I just did this for the first time the other day and I really liked the results. I'm just sort of pressing it into the skin. Just flip it around and you can use the other side for your powders. I am liking this foundation so far. I've only worn it a couple times, but I am testing it and the shade seems to be perfect. This is in the shade Buff. I picked up this Hourglass. I picked up this baby Hourglass Vanish Concealer because I've heard some great things about it and I want to see if it's as good as they say. I'm going to try a little bit. This is a very first impression, but it comes highly rated. So let's see what this looks like. And of course I'll test it without the Becca. But right now I'm just so obsessed with the Becca. Even concealers that I don't like I've been using with that stuff and it's looking better. So I can't seem to get myself to stop using it right now. But I of course will keep you posted in my monthly favorites and fails. But concealer is another product that I'm always looking for the next best thing, the better thing, the thing that's going to really turn my under eyes into bright awakened look. But right now this looks very nice. I'm liking it so far. For powder, I have a lighter shade of my Wet n Wild Bare Focus. I had the light medium and I picked up the fair light because I think it gets a little bit darker when you use it, and so far I'm liking this lighter shade. So I'm turning this around and this is the side for powders. This you can find on, oh, I didn't blend that in. This you can find on Ulta's website. My uninvited guest. It's gonna set, smooth. I really don't take it under the eyes because I have to be careful with that dryness that happens under my eyes. So I would rather not set. I'm going to put some of my Imethod Lip Plumper on. I have a few products from them to play with today. This has probably been my most used product, though I really enjoyed this lip plumper. It is easy. I throw it on. By the time I'm ready for my makeup, it has sunk in. I will blot it off. I put the lipstick on. My lips are fuller, plumper. They look really nice. But Imethod was sweet and has sent me a few products to test out. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild. This is one of my newer, I have 3 of these now, but this one is Oaks on You, and I have very much been enjoying this one for bronzing the face. This is a sort of a lighter shade than the other 2 that I have. What is it? Call Me Maple. I have Where's Walnut. And like I said, this one's called Oaks on You. But they are just so inexpensive, easy to blend, last on the skin. For highlight, I have another Wet n Wild. This is their Hello Halo liquid highlight that I have been loving. This one is in the shade Golden Glow. I know they have other shades that are on my radar. I would have liked to have a more pinky one on today, but this is a champagne gold that I think is universally flattering. Gorgeous. I love the glow that that gives my cheeks. For blush, we have this Imethod blush stick. This one reminds me so much of the Nude sticks. It's got the blender on the one side, the blush on the other, and it is a pretty pink. I'm going to use the brush to blend, but you could just use your finger. I'll just go in with my, this is my e.l.f. putty primer brush. But for travel, it's nice to have a brush attached to it. A more affordable version than the Nude sticks, for sure. I'm gonna go back to the eyes and I'm gonna grab another Imethod beauty product, and that is their brow powder. So this is their brow stamp. When I got this, it came with stencils, you could pat it on. I actually prefer to use this as a brow powder. So what you would normally do is you put this in here, the product is there, you put the stencil on and you just stamp it on. I like to go in with a flat tipped brush on the other side of a spoolie and just go in and color in the brows with the powder. If you are more of a natural brow lover, I think you will like this. For years before I used brow pencils, I used eyeshadow. And this just seems to have a little more lasting power. It's a little less fallout. This is a powder that is meant for the brows. And the brows are done. Super easy, softer look with the powder for sure. For eyeshadow, Boxycharm. Yes, please. Let me look up how much I paid for this. I picked up this palette off of the Boxycharm add-ons, and this is her Cupid palette that I believe was curated specifically for Boxycharm. It's retail value. This is larger than her normal minis. This is the mini retro. This is a larger size. I have this one in a couple different ones from Boxycharm, and I also have one from specifically Natasha Denona's site. It's the Camel palette, which I love, but I had to have this. It looks beautiful. This is my kind of rosy toned browns. I'm super excited. Like I said, it retailed for $48. I got it for $12. So that is one of the reasons why I love Boxycharm so much. I'm gonna go in with a Makeup Revolution. This is their fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this mid-toned shade right here. Put this in the crease. Let's see. Looks like I need to blend my eye primer a little bit. That's okay. And this is a nice mauve tone. Very soft and romantic. For the outer corner, I'm going to go in with that deeper shade right there And this is an AOA brush from Shop Missy. And like I said, I'm going to go into this shade right here and just beautiful. I'm just stamping and then small circular motions, lightly blending it into that transition. Going back into that transition brush, blending the two shades together. And then I want to jump into this bright shade for the lid. So I believe that these shades came from other Natasha palettes, and she just curated this for Boxycharm, which I think is very cool. Maybe some Boxycharm people got this in their box. I get the least expensive box. Maybe this came in a higher box. If you get Boxycharm and you got this in your box, let me know. But I am grateful that it was available to me in Drop Shop, because $12, are you kidding me, for a large Natasha Denona palette? I'm going to take a flat brush, and this one is from Nabla, and I'm going to go into this shimmer shade right here, and I'm going to spritz it with a little setting spray and put this under the eye. Oh, that is pretty. That's like a coppery color. I was not expecting that. You guys see how pretty that is? That is gorgeous. Although I feel like it's a different tone than what's on top, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that same shade and put it right next to, sort of into that outer corner, and blend it in, just so that we have matching tones on the top and the bottom. Yes, that looks better. See how that sort of marries in better than this side? Taking that lighter champagne shade and just going over the edges so that they blend nicely. Ooh, what a gorgeous palette. For a retractable liner, I'm testing out this one from Believe Beauty, and I have been liking it. This is the $5 brand from Dollar General. And for my wing, I am excited to be testing a new product for you. I've used this once or twice just to make sure that I didn't make a mess out of my eyes, and I wanted to be able to show you how to use it correctly. Imethod has an eyeliner stamp. So this is the stamp, and this is the liquid liner. What's nice about the stamp is that it is labeled for you. There is a left side and a right side. So I'm going to start with the right side. I'm going to open this up, and this is what it looks like. And what I'm going to do is you just line it up. You can tell that the pointed side is going to go towards the edge of your eyebrow, and the flat side is going to go against your eye. Line this up with my eye and stamp. And then what's nice is it gives you a guide. Now I'm going to go into this liquid liner. And I'm going to cheat and pull my mirror a little closer, and you can just fill in where you placed the stamp. Just going to fill in that color. So you see, that looks nice. I'm going to go in on the other side. How rude. My camera very rudely turned off while I was working on this eye, and I didn't realize it. But as you can see, we have wings now. So if you need a little help with wings, this could be helpful. As you saw, I didn't even stamp it on perfectly, but it's just nice to have that guide. You pop it on, and then you can just fill it in with the liner. I wish the liner itself were a little bit blacker, but some people don't want that harshness. I'm going to give my lashes a curl, and then we'll jump into mascara. And one of my favorite affordable mascaras is this one here from Lottie London. This is the Lottie London Super Fake mascara. I have heard that this is a Charlotte Tilbury dupe for her, I believe it's the push-up eyes. All I know is I do not have that, but I do really enjoy this. I like how small the wand is. I like how fast it builds up. Very easy to control. I'll go ahead and throw on a couple coats more and I'll be right back. I am back. While I was off camera, I finished the mascara. I did add a little more of the Believe Beauty in my bottom waterline just because I felt like this eye look was a little smokier with our nice big bold wing. I wiped off the Imethod Lip Plumper. Lips look good. They look nice and juicy and plumpy. Plumpy. I'm gonna add a little bit of my e.l.f. No Budge shadow stick in Sweet Cream to the inner corner because I like it. And for lip color, I have my favorite Morphe Sweet Tea. And my Revlon Super Lustrous Matte in Spiced Cocoa. To set the face, I've been loving this Wet n Wild Fight Dirty setting spray. It's got all kinds of cool ingredients in it. It gives my face a little bit of a dewy glow, but it doesn't seem to make my oils come out faster. Loving the complexion, loving the eye look. Do we need a gloss? I think we need a gloss. I'm gonna throw on some of my Sephora Lip Plumping Nude Gloss that I have been enjoying. Juicy, plumped look. Favorite products? Definitely the blush stick and the lip plumper from Imethod are my favorite. I do occasionally use the brow powder and the eye stamp I am still getting used to, but I see the value. I see how it could be easy for those of us that struggle with a wing. So check out Imethod Beauty. I will have them linked in the description box. The Hourglass concealer, first time using it. I think the under eyes look very nice. They look plump and juicy and not dry and crepey. I love everything that I tried. The foundation I'm still working on, but I still like my complexion looks good. Everything I love. Check out this Lottie London mascara. It is underrated. I think it is beautiful. And one last surprise, this shadow look. If you would like to try this palette, today is the day. I have a second one just for you. So I'm doing a little giveaway. I ended up picking up, how could I not pick up two? Rosy tones are in, and I knew somebody else would love this palette because I really enjoy Natasha's quality of eyeshadows. If you've not tried them, they are one of the best in my opinion. Smooth, blendable, I love the way the shimmers go on. Absolutely gorgeous. So what do you need to do if you would like to be in this giveaway? Be subscribed to my channel. I would love it if you hit the notification bell. Comment below that you are subscribed. If you are already subscribed, comment below just saying that you would like to be entered in the giveaway and give the video a thumbs up. If you would like to, I would love for you to follow me over on Instagram. I will post a picture. It is Jen D Beauty Official. And I will see you in the next video. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. See you soon.